Hi everybody, Wendy here from Leles Dt. Today I have for you two projects I want to show you, and these are my projects for Leles at Shabbylicious DT call. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually an altered cushion case. Let me just try and see if I can zoom out a bit. Oh, it's the wrong way. So you can see, because I haven't put the cushion in because it's quite a big one. And you wouldn't have seen it very well, and that's as far out. Oh, sorry that I can zoom. Okay, so this is actually for a friend of mine's daughter who's absolutely mad about Paris. So this is just this is like a tapestry type cushion, so it'd be really good hard wearing. And what I've done is added lots of dangle lace around the outside. So what I did was I did a layer of gathered cream trim there, another layer of very similar gathered cream trim, but it's a little bit shorter so you can see the back one, and then I added some of this absolutely gorgeous like leafy dangle trim around as well. And then what I didn't want to do is to hide the yumminess of this Eiffel Tower and the roses, so I made this cluster in the corner of lots of lovely delicious flowers. There's a little Paris word there in bling, and then some a rosette trim which I cut up and put a pearly button in on side. This is a rolled, basically what it is was an edging of a doily table mat or something that I cut up, and it was like really short, so I just sort of rolled it up, like fold rolled like you do the rolled roses. So I did that and made this rolled, absolutely fabby rolled flower. And then these are just some flowers made out of this is some material, some doilies and a bling centre, and then like a sort of a pinky peachy fabric flower. Again, I used some cotton, cream cotton, to make this rolled rose there, and then just some gorgeous seam binding and lace ribbon to sort of dangle from the side, and a crystal acrylic bead there, and a spray there. So so this is my first project that I'm showing for Leles Dt call, and so I'm just going to fold this up. I'm going to get this posted out to my friend's daughter. I hope she'll like it. And then my second one I want to show you is an absolute, it's just full of yumminess, and it's a fabric book, and again I've made this for somebody. So hopefully this won't take too long. So for my first, this is an image I printed onto fabric, and there's just lots of like wedding applique, antique buttons, some I made a, now that's actually made out of a pillowcase that I got from like a car boot. I was trying to do a rolled rose, but more of a, not of a folded one, so that one I actually sewed. So it turned out quite well. I was really pleased how it turned out. So I put that on the side with some rosette trim to go down the side, and then some seam binding, some, this is off of an old tablecloth, some old white cotton. It's and I just tied knots in the end of it. It just for, you know, interest. Some scrunched up seam binding that I wet and distressed. And then this is just some cotton material, and what I did was I made my own sort of like box trim, but actually it's not a box, but it's sort of like it's a, you know, a folded trim. This is just, it's not even, not really sure what type of material this is. I got this from a scrap store that's near me, and I wish I'd got more at the time because it makes really brilliant flowers. So I just, and that this is some organza that I rolled into a flower shape and then put it on top of this, the material. Again, some wedding applique, and this really lovely dangle. Okay, and then down the bottom, this is some trim I got from eBay, I think it was. It was a table runner, and all of these were joined. But what I wanted was for them, I like obviously the dangle at the bottom of one of my fabric books, so I snipped it up and then just added a little flower pearl on the end of each one. And then on the just on the sides, just some gathered cream trim, and there we go. So for the next page, okay, and there's another beautiful image. So I've just again used some of my ribbon trim, lace trim, and some eyelet trim, and made the flower. I made some more. This actual this is organza that was from a skirt, I think it was a skirt, yeah. And I just took it apart and used the organza that was the lining to, don't waste it, to make the flower. And then again it's just another flower there, and then a bit of pearl chain to dangle down. And then on this side, what I did was I made a pocket out of a doily, and just some flower there, gorgeous picture, some applique, some wedding applique, and there's some more of this tassel trim there. Love it. I haven't got a lot left, I wish I had some more. And then on the end is I'll show you, just on the end here is a vintage it was a tablecloth, but it was white in the middle, and it was had rusty spots and that, so I just cut the edging off of it, and which made great tassel trim there. And then just some beaded pearls, beaded drop pearls along the top. Okay, and then caught up. I want to be caught up. Okay, now down the bottom of this one, if you can see, this is just some. This is off of an old pillowcase, and I just chopped it into strips, so it's nice and frayed. Added like these large pearls and tied knots in them in a bow, and then put a button. So there's three bows there, and then here I've just added a dangle. It's just got a key, a heart, and some pearls on the bottom. And then this necklace, it was a necklace, and it was a long necklace, and I just chopped it off and just used the end, stuck it under this crown button, which I thought made a great interest. And again there's a pocket there, and a flower, and then I just use this this is just a doily, like a page protector cover. So and then on this side, let's move it over, I used one of those kilt pins, and I made it had like it had little rings on it, so you could add pearls. So I made this little dangle. This is a flower I made from an old. It wasn't cheesecloth, but it was sort of like an organza cheesecloth material, and it had like lace on the end of it. So I didn't take the lace off. It was very, very fine lace, and I just rolled it and stuck a pearl button inside it. So, and then just put that on top of a doily, and then a bigger doily, and then added some of this beautiful beaded trim, tassel trim, and then I just sort of scrolled some cream pearls all the way around the image. Excuse me. Okay, so the next page. Again, there's another. Oh, that's mine that way. There's another pocket there, which is just made out of a square doily, and then this is a bling, sort of like a slider button bling, and I stuck a cameo in the middle. There's another, this is an old vintage tablecloth, so I just cut a piece up, it had holes in it, rolled it round, stuck it on a doily, and then just added this sort of tassely glue strings everywhere. And then we have another image printed onto fabric. There's a lovely stick pin there, and I just made like this is just an old chain, and I just made a dangle, and there's a key on it, and there's a flower with a big heart, pearl heart. And then this is the last page, and it's got a beautiful, which used to be a necklace, but I've used it as a trim down the bottom. And then again I made this rolled round flower, and I just added some like pearl flower, pearly flatback flowers, just to add some prettiness to it because it was a bit plain. And then here we've got one of these beautiful, I didn't make these flowers, but it's a beautiful, and that flower I made, that flower was made by Fiona Jennings, so was that one. This one I made, and what I did was I did a rolled rose flower, and then I got some more organza, folded it over, sewed it all along, pulled it up, and then just added the rolled rose to the middle of it, so that made a cool flower. And I didn't add an image to this page because what I didn't want to do, because the actual backing fabric had a flower on it and it was really pretty, so what I did was I stuck this really lovely applique, which sort of like, when it was in an L shape, so I stuck that down there, kept the flower, and stuck a pearl flatback bead in the middle. Okay, so that's the last page, and then on the back I've just added some trim around the outside and a doily. Okay, so you couldn't get any more use of lace than this, so I hope you like it. I'll be doing another video of this book because I've made these for a lady, so this and another one, so I will show you those ones, but I just wanted to use this one as part of my entry for Leles Dt Call. Okay, so there we go. Thank you very much. I hope you like them, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, bye.